Welcome back to Raise Your Child Bilingual in whatever language you speak. An enormous amount of invaluable material is out there to assist us in raising our children bilingual, and we don't want to miss on their priceless contribution. Very quickly, I'll take you through some of these. Books in the minority language are the obvious thing. Little children just love books, and children's books play a vital role in language acquisition for children, bilingual or not. Children look at the pictures and relate them to the story they hear, and you know all that already. As the child grows, books have to be renewed. This could be challenging for us. Maybe the availability of books in our language is not great in the country we now live, but I have always found ways of getting them through family, friends, internet shopping, libraries, and of course, I got many during trips to my country. Interestingly, my children hang on to books in the minority language for longer, maybe because they can see that they are rare. Same with kids' magazines. Magazines are just as useful. They are colorful and attractive. The photos and stories are usually recent, and the child can interact because they have puzzles, games, and competitions and things. The comic strips show characters of the culture of the other country who wear school uniforms, eat typical foods, and do all sorts of everyday activities taken directly from the other country's daily life. Also, even the ads in magazines can be useful learning tools. Kids' movies have been a wonderful tool to help me expose my children to my language. Kids' movies are popular, fun, and are usually spoken in present-day language. DVDs may not be the newest craze, but they are cheap and handy, easy to get new or second-hand. They can dubbed in different languages, so I have always tried to get those dubbed in our language. And if you have Netflix, of course, you have also language options as well. You would have noticed that children don't mind watching the same movies over and over again. In fact, they like that. Mine ended up memorizing dialogues and getting familiar with expressions through repetition. And you will remember how much I insist that repetition is key to language acquisition. Another huge advantage is that movies have localized words and expressions that your children may not have learned from you because you may not normally use them. In this way, children get a wider exposure to the language. See our case. Spanish vocabulary varies much across Spanish-speaking countries, so my children were able to learn a wider Spanish than what I could have given them alone myself. I am sure that many other languages share this quality in some way or another. Canadian French versus French from France, Hochdeutsch in Germany varies from that spoken in Switzerland, and speakers of Asian languages can surely also relate to this. The great thing is, movies fit into the children's screen time. So rather than being on the TV or the computer, sometimes children can also gain language while having fun watching a movie. Another excellent trick is to allow them to watch the same movies in either language. The child knows the dialogues well in one language, and now they are hearing it in the other language. The fact that at times the versions may not be literally translations is also useful. I remember my children themselves spotting differences in translations. That was to me an indication that they had acquired a very high level of both languages for their age and circumstances. In the field of music and songs, we are spoiled for choice. YouTube, Spotify offer all the music you can ask for. I've shown my children music from my childhood and youth. Dancing and singing rhymes and pop hits is a great way to acquire language. A pop melody makes lyrics stick to your head, and with that, vocabulary, expressions, and such. In my time, I learned a great deal of English through pop songs. Once they can read, children may enjoy songs more, and they can follow the lyrics on the screen and sing words they understand. A cool and easy way to get children to listen to, repeat, and learn vocabulary and expression, motivated and entertained by the music. WhatsApp, Zoom, Skype, or WeChat conversations with family back in the country of origin has, of course, many cultural identity and family-related advantages. But more importantly here, the children are using the language in the real world with real people and about real topics. Video chatting with cousins or with the children of your friends, people their own age, is a tremendous opportunity for them to speak the minority language at ease, as conversation will happen at the level for their age, and they will find talking to these other kids easy and fun. It doesn't get better than that. There are many other tools to assist us, and many more may occur to you as you raise your children bilingual. And I hope you share some of these with me. I will leave it here for now. You have plenty to play with for the moment. I wish you much fun and joy. This is a commitment that will bring your children and yourselves infinite benefits, and it doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Watch my other short videos for free and leave your experiences in the comments so that many more videos can be made and many more parents can give their children this extraordinary gift for life.